Finally, I cordially welcome all the participants, the head of the departments and faculty members from our college and faculty members from all other colleges. I welcome you all once again for this 3-day FDP. Thank you all. And next, I request Dr. Rajini, Vice Principal Academics and Head Department of Commerce to deliver the inaugural address.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. All praise to Almighty. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the management and Dr. Sumaya, our principal, TBAK College, Keelakarai, it's my pleasure to address you all. I congratulate the Department of Computer Science of TBAK College, Keelakarai for taking this right decision of arranging this faculty development program at the right time, at the right mode, and with the right person as a trainer, Dr. Nirmala Devi, who is going to enlighten us in the field wherever we have gap in the new teaching mode. I wish and pray this will definitely pave a way for the academicians and the teaching fraternity to face the new challenges of learning and teaching in the changing COVID-19 era with confidence. And we prepare the new generation to the new normal as well. I wish and pray all success to the participants. Thank you.
Next, I invite our head of the department and controller of examinations of our college, Dr. N. Gauri, to introduce the resource person.
Thank you, Pandakji, and thank you, Rajini ma'am. I'm very glad to introduce Dr. S. Nirmala Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Government Arts and Science College, Kumarapalayam, for this yet another knowledge sharing session. And I'm sure you all would find her session useful, and let us all benefit from her session. And she has over 21 years of teaching experience, and her research interest includes data science, blockchain technology, e-content development, and she has a very passionate about her teaching. And I am really happy that such a wonderful resource person is available to us. And over to her on her expertise and knowledge sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I request our resource person, Dr. S. Nirmala Devi, Assistant Professor, Government Arts and Science College, Kumarapalayam, to take over the session and make us engaged with new knowledge. I request you to take the session, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank the principal of the college who have permitted and also guided for making this sort of program. And also, I would like to thank the HOD ma'am for arranging this meeting and inviting me as a resource person. And also, I thank all the organizers of this FDP program, which you are making it with a great success. So let me continue with start with the presentation. Okay, so let me share my screen.
We shall also inform them of the YouTube live streaming available.
Yes, ma'am, you can inform, ma'am. That's not a issue here.
Yes.
If you want me to, do you want me to post in the chat window, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. We have also shared this in the WhatsApp groups. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but I could not get the chat window here. Like, I'm sorry, ma'am. If it is possible for you, you could paste it, ma'am. I'm having participants.
Yes, participants, yes, those who have not joined here through the link, kindly join the YouTube channel streaming, for which the link is given in the WhatsApp group created.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So here I could not find the chat now. So I am starting with my presentation. my screen is available now, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Not yet.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So I welcome you all to this faculty development program on e-content development and deployment. So let me say what we are going to discuss today. We are going to be here for all the 3 days. And first, let me give it a simple introduction to e-content. So our plan is to give more on the practical exposure. So we are going to discuss a little bit of the concept of e-content. Then let me explain the concepts of text material, that is just using the Microsoft Word, and then the method of creating images, creating videos using PowerPoint and Screencast-O-Matic. So this is our today's plan. So let us move on to e-content. So what is e-content? So that's what here we have to see. So here e-content, it is nothing but the electronic content. So we people need to provide the information to the students. So normally we used to make use of the chalk and talk method in past before this pandemic and all, and after then we are though we are known about the blended learning and all, now we are in place of taking up this electronic content, so that we need to provide the students with the materials. Okay, so what could be the materials? So the materials could be in the form of the text, image, audio, video, and animations. So these could be the format of the e-content. So here for this, SPIAM, they have given the 4-quadrant approach for designing a course. So suppose if you are handling a course, then we need to apply these 4 quadrants approach for giving the course to the students. So if you have enrolled in any of the SPIAM courses, or in any of the NPTEL courses, then you may be knowing that they would provide the video lectures initially. So, and after then, the video lectures, you could be made available with the reading material, and then subsequently you would be having the self-assessment test in the form of MCQ, that is the multiple choice questions you need to submit and all. So, and then even you may be given with the online discussion forum. So they have designed the course in that way that these 4 quadrants would be there in their course. Similarly, we need to prepare the video lectures that we will be doing here, and then we need to give some reading material that we are going to see in today's class, and then the self-assessment test and online discussion forum. So this is for this purpose only. We are here now. We are here now to know about these contents. Okay. So first, actually, the text material. So text material, our purpose is to design a text material using Word. After having the Word, you can convert it into a PDF and you can give it to the students. Okay. So normally you might have given these things to your students and all. Normally you might have done all these things previously. But I want to say some concepts that are related to this material preparation, which would make you feel easy. So what are all the things that make you feel easy? So let me explain. So here we are having the cover page. You can design the cover page. You can have the contents. You can include the smart art. In the figures also, you can insert the figure caption, insert table of figures and table of contents. Okay. So these are all the things that we are going to see one by one in the Word. Okay. So now this is the way that you can have the cover page. Okay. So now let me move on to the Word. Okay. So now we can design a new content using this Word. Okay. So now if you are having Word, first initially we need to design the cover page. So for that we have to move on to the, yes, let me show the PowerPoint presentation. So here in this presentation, we could understand that the cover page consists of the method that you could include the cover page. For that, initially, we have to click on to the insert option, and then we have to click on to this cover page, so that you can open up the a pop-up window will be opened. From this you can select, and then you can design a cover page. Okay, so now let me do it in the same way. First, initially you have to click insert, and then you have to give the cover page. Cover page is nothing but the first page of your content. Okay, so now what we are doing is that we are preparing a text material for our students, the e-content material. Okay, so these were all the various templates that are available, that you can make use of for designing your e-material. Okay, so here you could select anything. Let me select this option. So this is my cover page. Okay, so they have given this in this way. So let me give it as e-content development. Okay, so I am giving this as e-content development. So in this way you can change the options here. Okay, so here next you can give, if you wish, you can give all those options. So if you don't wish, you can just delete the thing. So let me give it as DAC KPM. I belong to the Government Arts and Science College, Kumarapalayam. So I am giving it as DAC KPM. So if you want, you can give. So I am just deleting all these options by just clicking onto the delete button out here. Okay, so I'm in no need of all these options here. Okay, so even if you don't want to have, you can delete everything. Okay, so the purpose is that you could have a good design over here. For that we are having all those options. If you want, you can give. Okay, so now I am giving the author name. So it's my name I am giving. So in this way you can design your front page. Okay, so here you can say this material is prepared for the FDC course. Okay, so likewise you can give the information. Okay, so this is our content page. So let me show now how it is visible through the print preview option. You see here, this is our cover page. Okay, so we have defined the content as e-content and the author name and some abstract. Even if you want to include other things, I have deleted. You can give those things also. So here we are returning to the home. Okay, so in this way we can have the cover page to be designed. Okay, for our material. So after cover page, what we have to do is that we can include the contents. Okay, contents that is not actually a problem. So here let me move on to the contents. So here these are all the things that we have to take care of. Okay, so now this is our cover page. So to move on to the content, actually I'm moving on to the second one. Now you see here, these are all the options. We normally used to least cared about these options, but these were all the wonderful options that were available. Okay, so let me explain. So here this is your title. You are having heading. You can include subheading. You can include the normal text, and you can do anything you require here. So now let me give the title. I have selected the title. So the title, if you consider, it is having certain styles. So you can find what were the styles here. So by default, it is having these styles. So this is the style that has been selected for this particular title. If you want to have some other options also, you can say, but I am making use of the default alone. Okay, so now actually I am giving here as, I have selected this title here. So only you are getting, you could get the information like this. Okay, so if we are in need of, no need of giving any formatting options here. So it would itself be getting the formats here. Okay, so the title is there. If you want, you can have the center there, or else you can keep it as such. Okay, so now we have completed with the title. Okay, so next the option is that we can here we are in the next line. So probably we may be in need of giving the heading. So for that we have to click on to this heading option. Okay, so now after moving from title, we have moved on to the heading option, and after then you can select the numbering option. So once if you select the numbering option, you would be getting the numbers as required. Okay, so I am giving it as 1 and then introduction. Okay, so introduction. So for introduction, and then I am moving on to the, now it itself has moved on to the normal font. Okay, so now I am giving it as e-content. Okay, some information, whatever I am in need of, I could give here. Okay, text, it can have the text, it can have the image. So likewise, I can say it can have the audio. We can record and give it to our students. We can have the video and we can have the animations. Okay, so these could be the introduction. Okay, so now once again, I want to say something about the text. So what I could do, I could give heading once again. Okay, so in heading, I could give, I am selecting this option. So I am getting this 2 option here itself. Okay, so let me do it for one more time. So actually, after typing the introduction part, instead of typing as a paragraph, I have just listed down one by one. Okay, so now we have to give the heading. So for getting here, you can select this heading, and then you can select this numbering option. So then it has chosen the font of the heading, and then the number as 2, and then you can give the content here. So you see here we are having the text. So now you can give some explanation. The text could be created. The text could be created using Word. Okay, so in this way you can give some information in the second title. Okay, so this is the way that you can do your operations. You can do your document to be created using the PowerPoint, sorry, Word. Okay, so then if you want, you can include the figures also. Okay, so let me move on to the presentation and let me explain what are all the other things available. Okay, so now you see here we are in the including contents option. Okay, so we have included the contents by making use of these options. That is, we have made use of title, we have made use of heading, and we have made use of normal. So in this way we can have okay, so here instead of getting saves, so in olden days where we were doing the PhD and all, we won't be having the smart art. So we have to select from the saves, and then we have to draw a rectangle. So gone smart. So this artist has also entered into the smart art. Now hierarchy. Okay, so I am choosing the hierarchy method. So here, okay, let me do it once again. So insert smart art. So hierarchy, in this I have to select this one. Okay, so any of the things that were available. So now you see here we are having the hierarchy chart available. Okay, so now instead of placing the rectangle and all, we can directly make the thing to be done. Okay, so here we are having the e-content. Okay, e-content. Okay, so here we are having tree that is available. Okay, so in this way we can have the smart arts to be included. There were many charts that were for samples I have done. Okay, so if you want to include some other charts also, so here you can have the cycle. Okay, so the cycle is available, and then you are having the relationship, you are having the pyramids that were available. Okay, pyramids could also be selected. Okay, so lists are there, processor, picture and matrix form. So in this way, so if you want to include the fourth quadrant what I have shown you previously, that could also be included. You see here in the smart art, you can go to the matrix. So here we are having the option. So you could select this option, and then here you can give the text. Okay, quadrant 1 is video content. Okay, so the next one is the material. Okay, readable material, providing the readable material. Okay, so everything is made easy through the smart art. Readable. Okay, and then you can have the discussion forums. It itself is getting adjust. Okay, so the font size and all we are not specifying. Okay, even we can change the colors. So if you want to have some other colors like this, we can change. So this like this also we can change the colors. There were so many options available, so it is looking in a different way. So like this we can have the smart arts to be included in our file. Okay, so after designing the home page, we have placed the content with the title and heading, and then we have inserted certain smart arts. Okay, so now
Ma'am, your presentation not visible, ma'am. Nirmala, ma'am.
Presentation is stopped.
yes, ma'am. It's saying that my screen is getting shared, ma'am. It seems you need to pin and do the operations, because from my side I could only share. So
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Is it now possible, ma'am, to view my screen?
Yes. I'm just.
Is it now only, ma'am, or?
Only now. Only now.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am.
So now let me save it as sample reading material. Okay, so in this way we can have the things done here. So we have included the smart art. Okay, so in this way only we have to click, we have to create the text file. Okay, after smart art, we have just included the smart art. We have to include the caption for the picture. Okay, so we have included 2 figures in our document. We can include those figure captions. Okay, so for that we have to move on to the references, and then we have to select the insert caption option. From that we can insert the caption. Okay, so let me move on to the Word file. So actually we were in insert caption. Okay, so we have to move on to the Word file. So now we have to include the captions for the smart arts what we have created. Okay, so for that actually we are moving on to the references. Okay, then insert caption. So while inserting caption, you see here it itself is giving it as figure 1. So if you want to give it as figure 1, you can give, or else if it is for equation you can give. If it is for table, if it is a table, then if you can give it as table. Okay, since it is a figure, I am giving it as figure. Okay, and then this is the types. Let me say this as the types of the content material. Okay, so this is the types of the content material. Okay, so we are having various materials, and then here we are having it. So it has went here. Okay, so actually, okay, so this should be the type of the content material. I might have placed the cursor above, so only it is it went to that place. Okay, so normally instead of doing much work, we could do the thing simply how the Word expects us to do. Okay, so now I have copied the image up, and then I have placed the figure down. Okay, so in this way we can have the figure 1. Okay, so this is the content material. So now this is the 4-quadrant approach of SWAYAM. Okay, so now I have rightly placed my cursor, and once again I am including the references. So I am going to the insert caption. Now you see here it itself is showing me it as figure 2. So it has included the first figure. It is keeping on numbering the figures. Okay, so this is the 4-quadrant approach of SWAYAM. So in this way we can create the things there. Okay, so now we can do some center alignment and all. So in this way we can have the figures to be placed. Okay, so we can have the smart arts, or we can have the table, or we can have anything out there, and then we can have the numbering in this way. Okay, so the next thing what we have to see is that after inserting the figure caption. Okay, so we have inserted the figure caption, and next one, insert table of figures. You see how we used to feel it difficult when we are preparing the content for the students, or when we are preparing the thesis, or when we are preparing the project report and all. Initially we will be giving the figure number, page number for figure in one place, and after then our figure might have gone down or up, and then we need to make lot many effort to give the correct page number in the table of figures and all. But now we are having a very good option, that is by entering into the references here, you are having the insert table of figures. that just a click of it would create a table of figures option in our Word. Okay, so let me move on to the Word here. Okay, we are in the insert table of figures option. Okay, so now after our cover page, okay, so we need to have the table of figures. Okay, we can do the other options afterwards. Okay, or else we can insert a blank page here. Okay, so this is the third page, but in second page we can give the options. Okay, so this is the second page. So now we have to click on to the references and then we have to insert the table of contents. Okay, so there were various options available here, so you can check here. So now you see here types of e-content material. So just I have clicked the insert table of figures option. So it has given figure 1 types of e-content material, that is in page number 2, quadrant approach of SWAYAM, that is in page number 3. In this way we can have the figures, table of figures to be generated automatically. Okay, now you see here, you could see in page number 3 you would be having this information. Okay, so if it is in page number 4, then we have to update the table. Okay, so previously it might have been in that place. Okay, so now we were in no need of worry about those things. Once we move on to this, update table option is here. Okay, so update the entire table. So I think it is leaving the cover page. So it is leaving the cover page and providing us with, it is starting with the second page. So it is showing in that way. Okay. So now actually you can also include some other figures also. Okay. So now if you are including any other figures, then you can update. And also one more feature that is available is that like actually it has created the link also. So once if you move on to this thing, after selecting the control and click, you see here the icon. Now I am holding the control in one of my finger. So now actually control plus click would move down to this particular place. Okay, so it has moved to this particular place. Similarly, if you want to have the 4 quadrant approach also, so now you have to hold the control and click, so it is moving on to the 4 quadrant approach of SWAYAM. Okay, so in this way we can have the list of inserting the table of figures through our Word. Okay, so next one, we could even include the table of contents like this table of figures. We were in no need of putting the table and then typing the heading and noting the page number in those things and all. We are having the options. You can select the references. You can click on to the table of contents, and then just by clicking onto it, you would be having the table of contents. Okay. So for that, we have to do the same thing. So we need to place our cursor as we are in need of the table of contents. Okay. So here itself, I am in need of, before the list of figures, I am in need of the table of contents. So now I am clicking on to this table of contents. Okay. In this way you can have the table of content. Okay. Here you would be having the contents. Okay. So the introduction is in page number 2 and the text is in page number 3. Okay. So after text, let me include one more page. Okay, so now the text is here. Okay, so after then I am just giving the enter. Now I am in the next page. Okay, so in the next page I am giving this as heading 1. Okay, and then I am giving this, so it itself is making it as 3. Okay, so here I can give it as image. Okay, if I am giving as image and if I am giving some explanation related to image. Now I need to want to have this in the table of contents. So for this actually we have to move on to the table of contents there, and now you could see that is here itself we are having the update table option. Okay, so you can say update entire table. So now you are having the introduction in the second page, the text in the third page, and image in the fourth page. So it itself it itself taking this as the heading, and then it is having the numbering option, and it is providing us with the page number. Even if you change the pages, if it goes down or comes up, if you give this update table option, then you would be having the contents updated here. Okay, so this is the simple way through which you can create the e-content text material. Okay, so I have covered these things. So the table of contents. Okay, so let me once again recap what I have done today. So cover page, you can you can design a cover page by moving on to the insert and cover page option that we have seen. We can select any of the cover page, and then we can provide for which we are providing the material. And then for including the contents, you can make use of the title option, heading options and all, so that you could have the table of contents to be efficiently done. So then you can include the smart art options for having the tree-like representation, for like list-like representation, or whatever the representations you want, you can do it through the smart art. Okay, so then we can include, while after including the art, it should be named as a figure. So you can insert the caption. So not only for figure, if you are having any table in your text information, you can do it in the same way. Okay, so and then you can have the insert table of figures option. We were in no need of scrolling down and finding the page numbers and all. You can just insert the table of figures by clicking onto the references and insert table of figures option. And then you are having the table of contents option. So in the table of contents also could be given, there were automatic table, and if you want to have the manual table also, you can select. So you are having 3-4 options here. So you can select the required from it, and then you can work efficiently using this Word for creating the textual material for our students. Okay. So I hope I have given enough information or some information over this text material. Next, we can move on to the images. Okay, shall we move on to the images, ma'am? Is it okay, ma'am? Okay, ma'am. I'm moving on to the next concept, that is the images. So you see here,
Yes.
so images, we can create images in any way. So we can create, we are having certain tools for creating the images. That is the Tableau buffer is also one of the tools that is available. Okay, so now actually you can click on to this Tableau buffer. Tableau, you can give this as Tableau. So through the Tableau, you can create a image. Okay, so there were various tools available for creating the images. Okay, so you can create by selecting any of the images here. So you, by default, you would be having the various images, and then you can select those images, and then you can download those images and you can put it in your presentation. So these are all the natural scenes that were available. There were various tools available, and then you can I want to show it to is Pablo. Okay, we has come. You are having the share and download option here. You can download. Okay, so here we can give the information here. Okay, so click here twice to edit the text. So I am clicking it twice. So very good pictures are there. So you can make use of it to make your material more presentable. So nowadays we need to give our material in a more pleasant way to the students, so that so to get our students interested and in our material. Okay, so here let me give start off. Okay, so in this way we can give any information. So now you can share and download, and then you can download. So now this is getting ready. So this image is getting ready for our presentation. So our way that we can make use of this thing. Okay, so just you can have the images. Okay, so next actually, okay, so it would come, so it is taking some time. So let us move on to the next concept. So you can have the images to be designed using Word. Okay, so that we have seen already. That is, we have seen the smart arts to be included. Similarly, you can even include the drawing canvas. Okay, suppose if you don't want to have the built-in options, and if you want to draw your own picture, then you can move on to the insert option, and then you can move on to the new drawing canvas. Okay, so now here, by making use of this, you can have the shapes to be included. Okay, so now if you want to have the picture here, and if you want to have some arrow like things here, okay, so I'm placing this arrow, and after then if I want to have some decision making symbols or some other star like symbols here, so then you could place. So your requirement may be different. Okay, so in this way you can have the information. Okay, so in this way you can have the drawing to be done using your Word itself. Okay, I'm just showing how we can do using Word. Okay, so the next thing is that, let me see whether it has. Okay, so the start of Spring is ready. So it has even downloaded. So let us open from the download. So you see here, from the downloads we can open this thing. Okay, okay, I am copying it, and then I am placing it in the desktop. Okay, so now this is our new environment, new file, that is image file that is created. Okay, image one. Okay, so this could also be included into our Word. Okay, if you want, you can include it in the Word, or wherever you want, you can include. You can include in the presentation also. So from picture, you can take from the desktop. So from desktop, I have given the name as image 1. Okay, so then you can insert. You see here how well the image has come. So in this way you can create the image. Okay, so image for the image in any of the tools that were available. If you want to design, you can design using the canvas. So if you can insert the text also. So you see here, you can insert start. Okay, this is this you can leave it as star. Okay, so likewise you can have anything over there. Okay, so likewise we can create our own images in the things there. Okay, So that is the concept which are related to the images. And finally, I want to give something about the GIF file. Okay, so even we can create the GIF files that I have already created. Let me show that thing for you. So for that, actually, we have to move on to the GIF maker. Okay, so here actually we are having GIF maker 1 tool. Okay, so this GIF maker actually using this tool we can create the GIF images. Okay. So we have to upload the images. You can upload as many images as you require, or else you can create images through PowerPoint also. Okay, so let me show. So you can have a new presentation. Okay, so now we are creating the new presentation. So now I am giving it as welcome. Okay, so and then I am copying the same thing. Passing TV Abdul Father College. Okay, I am giving it as Tasim Bibi Abdul Father College, and then I am giving FDP. Okay, I am just including 3 slides. Okay, so now actually we have to create it as a image file. Okay, we have to create it as a image. So for that, these slides should be individually having the options as GIF. Okay, so for this purpose, I am just saving it. So for this, I have to save as GIF. Okay, you see here GIF graphics interchange format. Okay, so this thing could be placed inside a folder. Okay, I have created 3 slides and then GIF file. Okay, I have created a folder GIF file, and then I am giving the name as welcome itself GIF graphics interchange format. Okay, so those 3 slides will be stored there. You have to give it as every slide. Okay, so now this file, it will be stored in the GIF file folder, welcome.gif. Okay, now you see here, once if I move on to the GIF file folder that has been created now, within the welcome folder, you would be having the 3 slides separately created by GIF. But GIF file in the sense, it has to create a loop, isn't it? So for that, we have to upload those images. So we are selecting those images. So from this top, you have to select the GIF file and welcome, inside which we have placed the 3 slides. You can copy the 3 slides and then you can open. So it is uploading. Okay. So after uploading, you can have the preview here. Okay. So you see here, we are getting the preview. So welcome. It is moving here. So if you want to have the animation speed to be increased, you can increase. Okay. So you can increase the animation speed. Okay. So in this way, you can have the GIF file to be created. You can download the file. Okay, so create a GIF animation. So it will create the GIF file. Okay, and then you can download from this site. So it would provide you with this GIF. So even if you want to have some other flowers like things and all, you can do using this. Okay, so now you see here, now this butterfly is looking like as such. But if you want to have the GIF image, GIF content, you see here the color of the butterfly is changing. So this is the GIF format of the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, GIF format of the file. Okay, so this is the concept of images. Okay, so that is the GIF maker. We can download and we can make use of it. And next one is the video creation. So we can create video using PowerPoint, or we can create video using Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, so let me say take the same presentation the presentation we have created here. So this is the presentation one. Okay, so let me store it in the desktop and let me explain how we can create a video using this PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so for that, this is more important because this is a very simplest method through which we can create a video file using PowerPoint. Okay, so we have to click on to the slideshow and then we have to click this record slideshow option. So then you have to click start recording. Okay, now you see here it would start the recording. Okay, so now the recording window is enabled here. So welcome. Well, I am just giving the voice for this particular slide. You see here, welcome. Welcome to this session. So I have clicked the next slide. So welcome to the Tasim Bibi Abdul Qadir College. Okay, to attend this FDP program. Okay, so after finishing these recording options, you have to click on to this next option. Okay, so now our video could have been ended. Okay, so now actually you see here for this slide, we have created the video for 12 seconds and for this 06 and this one 07. So now we have to actually click on to this file, save and send option, and then we have to click on to this create video and then create video option. So now by name of welcome, the Windows media file would be created. Okay, totally it lasts for only some 25 seconds. Okay, so now you see here you are having the creating welcome.wmv. So it is creating the file. Okay, so the video file is getting created here. Okay, so you can create the PowerPoint video using this approach. Okay, so there is only few clicks there. So you have to click on to the slideshow and then you can give the record slideshow option. It would be asking you to whether it has to be started from the current slide or from the first slide. You have to select the first slide option and then you have to give the audio for it, and then the video will be created once if you click on to the file and then the save and send option. Okay, so in this way we are having the welcome.wmv. Just to 2 seconds, within some 2 minutes it would be creating the file. We could see how the video is created using the PowerPoint. Okay, so now it is getting created. 2 files we can store by making use of this. That is WMV file that will be stored as a video file. So now it has been created. Okay, so now if we move on to the desktop, we could find the welcome file. Okay, now we have created the video. We can open with the Windows Media Player. So now you could see the video what we have created using the PowerPoint. Okay, so in this way you can create the recording window is enabled. So now you see the audio what I have given there is getting here. Welcome to this session. So I have clicked the next slide. So welcome to the Tasim Bibi Abdul Qadir College. Okay, to attend this FDP program. Okay, so after finishing these recording options, you have to. Okay, now we have created the file, that is the video file using the PowerPoint presentation. So only one more thing is left in today's thing. Let me also cover that. Okay, so this is the video creation we have done. We are supposed to do using 2 methods, that is using PowerPoint and then using Screencast-O-Matic. You see here you can have the record slideshow. Okay, after creating your entire presentation, so you may be clicking onto the slideshow to view the slides. So at that time you can click on to the record and then you can give the start recording from beginning. So then it would enable the recording screen option, and then you could give the voice over there, and after finishing your entire video, you can have the videos to be saved. In PowerPoint 2010, you would be having, and my version is 2010, and if you are having this one, you would be having the save and send, and then you have to create video. You have to select onto the create video option. But if you are making use of the 2013 and above, then you have to give the export option. Okay, after clicking onto this export, you have to give the create video option, so that your video will be created. Okay, so the next one is the Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, let me show within some 2 minutes. So this Screencast-O-Matic, it is used to record the screen. So whatever the things that you were doing on your screen would be recorded. Okay, so this is the Screencast-O-Matic video recorder. So it would record up to some 15 minutes. Okay, so for that we have to click on to the start recording for free option. So now you have to click on to the launch free recorder. So it would launch the free recorder here. So, and then you have to click on to this open option. Okay, so now our window will be recorded. Okay, it would provide us with the information. Okay, so in this way we can make use of the Screencast-O-Matic to record our screen. So PowerPoint, in the sense, you would be creating the presentation, you would be adding your audio, and then you would be creating the video. But if you have some movements over your screen, suppose if you are giving any programming options and all, then that won't be available for you. So for that, we need to go in for the Screencast-O-Matic like softwares. It is the screen recording software. You see here, this is the option. Suppose if, here you see now the screen has been enabled with this dotted lines. So the entire screen is getting recorded. Okay. So the maximum time is 15 minutes, but if you want to increase, you have to pay for this and all. But we are having certain open source tools that we will be discussing tomorrow. But I want to show the screen recorder because it is more easy to record the screen. Okay, and then if you want to record for more than 15 minutes, we have to go in for the payment options. But the best thing is that you can create 2 videos and then you can merge those 2 videos, and then here you see you are having the record. Okay, so now it would recording. Okay, so suppose if I want to give some information out here, so now actually it is getting recorded. Okay, so suppose if I want to give some information regarding any of the apps that were available. Okay, so then I could move over here. Okay, so let me show the classroom. Okay, so now I am taking up the classroom. Just I won't show much over that. For video purpose only, I am clicking on this. It's taking much time. Okay, it's enough. The classroom is available here. Okay, so now let me end the recording. Okay, you see here. So the recording, it went for some 45 seconds. Okay, so I am clicking done. So here we can have the save and upload option. Okay, so the classroom is also getting ready. Okay, so now see, we have to save as a video file. So the recording 15, the file name is recording 15. But if you want to have, you can have classroom. Okay, I have just tried to show classroom in the desktop option. Okay, so publish. So classroom, it would be getting published in the desktop itself. Okay, so in this way we can have some recording of our screen. Okay, so it will take some few more minutes to publish it as a video file. So in this way we can create the videos file using the Screencast-O-Matic. Okay, so done. Okay, so now we can move on to the classroom. So now you can find the classroom here. So let us open with the Windows Media Player. So Windows. So you see here, this is the recording, video recording of the classroom. So the name of the file, here comes the name of the file.
Regarding any of the apps that are available.
So the voice and also the things what we are doing over in the screen is also getting recorded. So I'm clicking onto the classroom that has been recorded. Okay. So this is the way that you can create the video preparation using Screencast-O-Matic. So let us move on to the presentation. So we have seen this. So for Screencast-O-Matic, we have to click on to the launch free recorder, and then we have to click on to this option. After that, it would be asking for this information regarding the recording options, and after then you have to save it as a video file, and then you can publish. While doing so, you can give the file name and folder name. Okay, so in this way we can create the videos. So ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, shall we have the question answer
Yes,
now, ma'am?
we can have the questions, ma'am.
Audience, if you have any questions, participants, please unmute yourself and ask question.
Somebody had
Participants,
raised their
Good
hand.
afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. You're able to get
Yes.
me?
Good afternoon.
This is Dr. Padmapriya from Anadash College speaking, ma'am.
Yeah,
The
ma'am.
of yours was really very clear, and we can get much knowledge from your explanation.
There is some audio disturbance, ma'am. I could not get your question.
Okay. You just see whether you can get me now. For the MacBook users, we'll be having only Keynote in the laptop. So in that Keynote, where can we find the smart art or references, ma'am?
Whether you
other
are asking
participants, kindly mute yourself, except those who are asking
in
questions.
PowerPoint, actually, we are not having those smart dot options. You
Okay.
can do those options. So you here use let me check and inform you. You see here in PowerPoint also we are having the smart dot. So you can include the smart dot from the PowerPoint. But if you are in need of the smart dot from Word, then also you can copy from the Word. So now actually we have created a PowerPoint smart dot in Word. Okay, so these are all actually friendly one. So you can have the easy cut and copy option. So I have copied this, and then you can place it in any of the files that you were in need of. So now,
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt. My question is for where can we find it in the Keynote? We don't get PowerPoint in the MacBook. In the Apple products, we don't get PowerPoint. The option is not there. Only Keynote option is there. So when we use this Keynote, where can we find? We have only home or insert tab. Insert tab only basic table and charts is available. We couldn't find the smart art there.
ma'am, if it is not available, you check for any of the apps, whether they were given any add-ons in that. And then you can make over the add-ons. For example, if you see in Google Slides or in Google Documents, we are not having much options directly available. But if you want to include it, then you can go in for the add-ons, and then you can make use of the features there. Similarly, you can check, ma'am. You can check and find out whether you could include certain add-ons for that, and then you can do the operations out there.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So can I add on to it?
May I answer for this question? Well, actually, iMac,
Yes, sir.
iMac, there, in iMac there is an option. You can in the PowerPoint keynote, you can click the file and go to export, and that will convert into PowerPoint of Microsoft PowerPoint. That option is available in iMac.
Thank
That's
you, sir.
for
Thank
information.
you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
But there are two other ways to do it. One is, as ma'am said, we don't have all these options in Mac. So what we can do, we can use the online slide, Google Slides. You will have this. Otherwise, no, we have to go for original software to install in the Mac. These are the only two options, because as we don't have all these things in Mac, that's a completely different iOS.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Even if you are doing anything in Google Slides, that could also be saved as Microsoft PowerPoint. So you are having those options in Google Slides also.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
அனிமல்ஸ் எந்த அனிமல்ஸ் மேல போகந்தா போலாம் நார்மல் இடமா இருந்தா குதிரையில போலாம்
Participants, please mute yourself unless you ask question.
குதிரை மேல போலாம் இதெல்லாம் நார்மல் பிளேஸா இருந்தா
Anyone question, please?
அப்படின்னா
Participants, any questions? No more questions, I think. Shall we wind up, ma'am? Gauri, ma'am?
Yeah,
And,
ma'am. We can do.
then the assignment we will share in WhatsApp, ma'am. Today's assignment.
Nirmala, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, assignments we shall post in the group, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. That can be done, ma'am.
Yes.
Shall we wind up
You
now?
want me to?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Shall we wind up now, Gauri, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Nirmala, you have anything to tell?
No, ma'am.
Shall we wind up, ma'am? Then.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nirmala, ma'am, for a wonderful session.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, all participants. We wind up the session. We will share the assignment using the WhatsApp group created for the FTP. As I told earlier, you have to do the assignment in your, save the assignment in your Google Drive, and the link to be shared in the form, for which we will share the link. Thank you all. See you all tomorrow. Thanks once again. All shall leave the session by